This is TempleOS 5-Minute Random Code Walkthrough episode 79, and I'm your host, Terry Davis. Okay, looks like we're in the kernel, and we are in servant command. This file is for when one the best if you press F1, go down to tasks. I was really confused until I made this diagram myself. So each core has an executive, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it. Adam is on core 0, and on the other cores there's Seth. In the Bible, Adam is the first human, and Seth is his child. Anyway, so the term, technically Seth is Adam is the Seth task on core 0. So it's kind of a strange. Anyway, so at boot, Adam gets everything compiled and gets everything running. Adam wakes up the other cores, and they start running. And when Adam starts up, he goes into this loop of executing server commands. You can hand him a command and he will execute it. He waits for commands, and you can't tell him, you can't type commands. They have to come from somebody else. So Seth, you give him commands and he runs them too. I'm not sure why we have these others. Basically, you run commands. So now other tasks, a user task executes the command line. You can give him standard in, you can give him text. I don't think he responds all the time. If he's busy doing something, he will not do a command, and he only does it if he gets around to it. So I don't think you can give him commands. Commands have there's 5 types of server commands. You can give text input that feeds into the standard in. You can give him a message, that's for the message loop. You can give him a string to execute, and he will compile and execute it. It's kind of similar to, well, anyway, you can tell him to call a function, or you can tell him to spawn a task. And server command nodes are one of 5 types. User applications deal with text or messages. Serve command run will do a function task, spawn a task, or execute some code. So user applications do the text or message. These servers do execute a string. Okay, so let's go back to where. So we just landed in crosstalk with wait. So if you're curious, I guess we can go ahead and Alt-V for, okay, now Control-Alt-T for tab. Now I'm over on this window. I'm going to escape out of here. And up at the top is my process ID. That's my, if I type FS segment register is the current task record. It's the FS segment register. You'll see that's 828, 828, E28, E28. So if I say crosstalk, and then I say, let's go, I'm going to cut and paste this hex number 0x, comma, Now this takes a printf format, so technically we can do a very nice full-featured. We can do variables if we put them on the command line. Let's just say dir. Oh well. It'll take a printf, so you can put arguments. What happened? We had. Let's walk through what happened. Code walkthrough. That was what I was doing. I printed the fs missing semicolon at s. And I don't know. Let's try it again. Oh, I did a \n. That's okay. I think I had the cursor in the wrong. I left the cursor in the wrong spot. Like if you leave the cursor here, now when I do it, it will. Yeah. Okay. So if the cursor's not in the right spot, it will do that. So crosstalk with wait. Watch this. Let's do. I'm going to sleep for 10 seconds. Now, if I tell him to do this, we're immediately back. And now, if I tell him to do something else, he's not done. Now he's done. Now, let's tell him to do that again. Oh, I better be careful about the cursor. You programmers will understand. Oh, this is not going to work because the sleep is considered idle. Okay, this waits for him not to be idle. So if he's sleeping is idle for I equals 0, I less than 0x 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 semicolon I plus plus. Okay, so there's a busy. So task. Okay, now let's just do this. So he's busy, and now